5-minute hip mobility yoga flow. We're just going to start with downward dog, so tuck your toes under, pushing up, really push your head through your arms, and you're just going to walk one heel at a time to stretch open those calves. Good, you're going to take your right leg and step it through the middle of both hands, and you're going to sit back towards your other heel. Good, stretching through that hamstring. Then you're going to lunge forward over that front leg, sitting a little bit higher up towards your hip. Good, then we're going to come up into warrior one pose. So really tuck your bottom under, stretch through that front of the hip. Good, we're going to come down into a bit of a lunge. We're going to rotate round into warrior two. Really lunging through that front leg, arms out wide, palm to the ceiling. Then we're going to go round and stretch. Get some opening through those adductors. Good, hold that warrior two. We're going to pivot back round to warrior one. Really tuck your bottom under, stretch through those hip flexors. Go into a lunge and lunge all the way down to the ground. Wrap your hands outside your feet again, so sitting back. Come forward over that front leg and then step it back into downward dog again. Really pushing your head through your arms, walking each heel to stretch open those calves. So we're going to repeat on the other side. So step your left leg through the middle of your hands. Sitting back, stretching through that hamstring. Lunging forward over that front knee. Then we're going to push up into warrior one. Really tuck your bottom under, try and stretch through that anterior hip. Good, stretching down to a lunge, and then we're going to pivot into warrior two, really pressing over that front knee. Palm to the ceiling, we're just going to stretch open there. Feeling a stretch inside your adductors. Good, coming back into that warrior two pose. Pivot back to warrior one, and then slowly lunge down to the ground. Wrap your hands around that front leg, sitting back. Lunge over that front leg and step back into downward dog again. Walking your heels one at a time. Really pushing your head through your arms. This time we're going to take our right leg outside our right hand, and we're going to drop our outside elbow to the ground. If you can, also drop your inside elbow. If not, just hold with your hand there, support it. Good, support your hand just on the inside of that foot, and we're just going to rotate round. Arms to the ceiling, threading through. Good, place your hand back down, step that leg back, push your head through your arms again and walk your heels. Okay, we're going to repeat the other side. So step that left leg outside with your left hand. Drop that outside elbow. If you can, drop the inside elbow to hold it. Make sure your back knee is off the ground. Place your hand beside that foot to support. Reaching up, rotating through. Good, a couple more. Good, place your hand down, step that leg back, push your head through your arms and walk your heels. Good, we're just going to go into pigeon, so take your right foot towards your left foot, so your shin should be nice and horizontal, and you're just going to push that hip towards your heel, nice upright back. Every time you breathe out, let yourself relax a little bit more into that stretch. Good, we're just going to come down onto our elbows, really stretch into that. Good, up onto our hands again, really push that hip towards your heel, keeping that nice straight line with your shin. Tuck your back toe under, step that leg back to downward dog. Head in between your arms, walking the heels. Same on the other side, so left foot to right hand. Nice straight shin. Nice downward shoulder blade, pushing that hip towards your heel. Good, coming down onto your elbows again. Try and keep that heel nice and high so you've got that nice straight line with your shin. Back up onto your hands. Tuck that back toe under. Step that leg back. Head in between your hands. Walk in your heels. Good, walk your feet towards your hands. And we're going to roll up. And we're just going to come into a nice wide squat. Slide that back down the wall. Knees out over your toes. Grab your heels and push your elbows into your knees. And you're just going to drop one shoulder in at a time. Use that elbow to push out the knee as you drop your shoulder in. Good, try and get some rotation from your upper back here. Good, keep hold of your ankles, push your bum to the air. Bum back down again, pushing your elbows out into your knees. Good, bum back up. One more, all the way down. Really rotate through that upper back. Good. Standing up. Bring your feet together.